Hey guys, Barbara here. I'm so excited today because just in time for Valentine's Day tomorrow, I have a wonderful recipe for us. We're going to be making Deluxe Devil's Food Cake. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. None other than the Honorable Mayor Aquilina Warren of my guys, I have a special treat for you today. Say hello to my mother.
Hi everybody.
She's not shy, okay? Special occasions. And you can put dried fruit for raisin in it too, but I like these.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
First, I'm going to start off by showing you the ingredients for the frosting, okay? This is 7.5 cups of powdered sugar. It's not sifted. 1.25 cups of softened butter. It's supposed to be 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 1 teaspoon of almond extract, but I didn't have the almond, so I'm opting for 3 teaspoons of vanilla. And then about 8 to 9 teaspoons of milk, and you have to divide it because we're going to toss in the 6 ounces first and then use this accordingly with 1 extra. So I have about 8 here. Now let's go over the stuff we're going to need for the cake. 2 cups of regular granulated sugar, a cup of butter softened to room temperature. It's supposed to be 1 teaspoon of each, again vanilla and almond, but I don't have the almond, so I went with 2 teaspoons of vanilla. It's supposed to be 2 large eggs, but my eggs were very small, so I went with 3. And then this is cake flour, and it's sifted only once, and it's 2.5 cups. 1 cup of baking cocoa, the unsweetened stuff. 2 teaspoons of baking soda and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, but I'm not putting the salt because my butter already has salt. And then this is 2.25 cups of buttermilk, and make sure that you go buy the real buttermilk and don't make that fake stuff with the vinegar, okay? Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a 2-layer cake or a 3-layered cake, so we're going to figure that out after we make the batter. So let's start off first of all by creaming the butter and the sugar. Let me go ahead and add my sugar to this large bowl and then the butter. I want to give a shout out to Tanisha Talbert. Tanisha is a friend/subscriber that gave me this beautiful spatula. I love that it's pretty. It has a pretty saying on it. It's small and it's very sturdy. Now I'm going to go ahead and cream the butter and the sugar. And you want to do this until you see that the sugar is all melted into the butter, okay? So about 6 to 8 minutes, I would say, on high with the hand mixer. A wooden spoon would take too long and you would get frustrated, so don't use that. Get a hand mixer for $15, all right? This is 1 egg at a time I'm adding in to my batter now. And let me go ahead and add my second egg. Remember, this recipe calls for 2 large eggs, but for some reason this time around, my eggs were really tiny, so I opted for 3 because I want to play it safe. Now I've added the extract right here, the vanilla, and then I'm going to go ahead and take care of the dry ingredients. So here I have another large bowl. To this, I've added my flour, my cake flour, my cocoa powder, my baking soda, and right here I would add the salt, but remember my butter has salt already, so I'm opting to not use extra salt. So this takes a while to blend, guys. You would not believe the cocoa powder is, it's kind of hard to blend it into other stuff, but take your time with it, make sure it's well combined. And then now we're going to start adding dry and then adding wet alternately. So this is the dry, and I'm going to use a spatula to mix it in because one of my viewers told me to do this so I don't have to have that big old plume of smoke going. I think this was such a good thing that one viewer taught me about putting in the dry ingredients and working it in with the spatula first before I do the hand mixer, because I don't have that big old plume of smoke going. Before I add some of the milk, let me go ahead and blend this out with my hand mixer because I want to make sure that everything is well incorporated. Now let me go ahead and add some of the buttermilk, and I'm just eyeballing, but I like to do my stuff like in thirds. So I add some dry ingredients first and then some wet, and then I do it again a second time, and then by the third time around I'm finishing up. So here we are, this is the 3rd time. This is the last batch of the dry, and again, before I put the hand mixer in this, I'm just going to go ahead and use my little spatula to just stir all the dry in. See how it's kind of poofing up here? This would be all over my camera lens and all over the counter and over everything. I have the oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I'm still stirring in. Let me give you point of view. And it's working, guys. Now let me go ahead and blend out again with my hand mixer before I add the last batch of the milk, okay? So this is fun. Cake making is a lot of fun. You can't go wrong if you measure all the ingredients correctly, all right? So now just let me go ahead and mix this in really, really well, because I don't want any dry spots to be left anywhere. And then now I'm going to clean off the little feet of my hand mixer, and then we're going to put it in 3. Remember I told you in the beginning I wasn't sure if I was going to do 2 or 3 layers? Well, I opted to do 3 because the batter is plentiful. So I greased and floured my pans really well, and I'm just eyeballing how much of the batter to put into each, okay? And the batter is very, very thick and foamy. Now into the oven they go for about 30 to 40 minutes, all right? We'll check on it at the 30-minute mark. While the cakes are baking, I've got Jada because she has something that she wants to share with you guys.
So guys, happy Valentine's Day. This is going up on Valentine's Day, right? Mm-hmm. I am a musician, if you guys don't know, and me and my friend Colin have made my first song. It's called At First Sight. And if you guys want to support me, please go watch it, please go like it, please buy it. It's going to be a reasonable price. And
where can you buy it?
That you can get it off of Spotify or off of my
Instagram. iTunes?
I think maybe iTunes.
Well, because
because
they just signed on with a distributor. Yeah. We're not sure where all it's available yet, but check everywhere.
Yeah.
Check iTunes, Spotify. Get it from her Instagram.
My Instagram is called JadaMusic_.
Mm-hmm. And her YouTube is Jada Music, but because she just switched names from Jada So Vintage to Jada Music, you might not find it on the Jada Music yet. So just put in Jada So Vintage. I'll put both of them somewhere so you guys can see. Do you have a Facebook?
I do. It's a Facebook page and it's called Jada. It's called Jada, but we're gonna put my username with it. So when you guys go type it in, you'll find it on Facebook.
What do you mean your username with it?
It has like a different thing, so you can name the page one thing.
Oh,
and then
okay. So just go look for Jada on Facebook and find you. Yeah. As long as you see this red head, you'll know that it's her. We really appreciate your support because this is the first song that Jada's putting out officially. Mm-hmm. She's gonna have an EP, and it's gonna have like what, 5 songs?
Yeah.
Right, and you guys know she met with Jerry, one of the police, last week, so he could advise them as to what to do, and he said that they're on the right track. The song sounds amazing.
Amazing.
And I know that you guys will get that joke if you watch my vlog, because when Jada was 3 years old, I came home from work one day and Jada says, "Mommy, I just heard this beautiful song on a commercial on TV. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous." And I'm like, "What's the song?" He goes, "Amazing Grace." So this song is amazing, and I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy it. Download it for your iPod, your iPad, your whatever you have.
Don't download, go out and buy the record.
Well, isn't that what they do when they buy it?
Yeah, but it's like a saying.
Oh, I'm not bad. I'm not in with the things. So I wish Mommy were here to see this. Look, I'm wearing a chain. That's from Mommy, a necklace, and it has everything she gave me. This little locket heart, another heart, and her initial R. And then I'm wearing, my sister gave me these little heart earrings. I'm all decked out for Valentine's. Pink nail polish.
Just my makeup is Valentine's Day. It's pink. And with this new color I got from Ipsy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So please support me because I'll support you guys.
And while we're talking about support, let me go ahead and just give a shout out to all my sponsors for the month of February. So I'm gonna put this board up there, the whiteboard. So let me call you by names this time, okay? Maria and Don Savino. That's my sister from another mister and my brother from another mother. Sharon Gulcharan. I hope I said it right. Sharon, oh my God, Sharon's Jada's new godmother. Lucilinia Casanova, Shauna Hyder, Jennifer Matthews, Jen, thank you so much. You were a sponsor in January, and now you're also a sponsor in February, and so is Maria and Dawn, and the other people kind of just came on in February.
Cindy
McClay. Cindy is always a sponsor. Oh my God, I cannot tell you how many seeds my cousin Cindy has sown into me. Thank you, Cindy. Teresa Ayon, Tanisha Talbert. Tanisha, you see me using a little spatula. I love little things. The spatula is so sturdy and awesome. Okay, thank you so much for that. Sandra Kitwana. Sandra, my Trinidad sister. Smith's Health Food. You guys go check out Joe at Smith's Health Food in Fontana. Rory McNabb, my brother. What do you know my brother is giving?
Brother.
Bluefield-prod.com. That's Daddy's store or website that you guys can check out for your Belizean stuff. PlanYourNextEvent.com. Go check out my sister. That's my sister's website. She has a thing where you can plan your party and whatever you're planning. and Diana Lynn. Thank you guys so much. February is still young, so if you want to be on my board, you can go ahead and donate. Every dollar counts, even if it's $1, $5. I so appreciate it.
We do.
I'm using the money to buy the foods that we're making here, and I really thank you guys for it. Okay, thanks. Today makes a little bit over a month since we closed our shop, and we're still here. We're still surviving. So let me go check on my cake. Did you finish everything, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me. This shirt has the little things that hang. Don't be advertising for them, people. It's right at 30 minutes, so let me go ahead and check to see how the cakes are coming along, guys. Look, see, it's still dirty. The toothpick is still dirty, so we need to go some more. 10 minutes later, I'm checking again, and it's clean. So 40 minutes total for the 3 cakes. And the reason that I put the cakes on different shelves is because my oven is not level, okay? Now look how I'm using my egg crate here to go on ahead and cool this one cake down. Now it's 10 minutes later. Let me go ahead and release the cake from the sides of the tin and dump them out. And I'm gonna have to try to find space on this cooling rack right here. Oh, it fits. Oh my God. Joel almost dropped my camera. It would have been a Valentine's Day massacre. Guys, look at my cakes. Look at my cakes. So I really need to go buy another one of these because I was trying to put all 3 because I can't put the cake when I get it out the tin. I can't put it on this because you'll have all these holes going through it. So my cake was like breaking in half. But that's going to be the bottom one. And if you guys notice, I turn the cake upside down because when you cut it, you want to see a perfect slice underneath. So right now I'm going to go ahead and make the buttercream frosting while I allow the cake to cool down. And while I'm making the frosting, I'm going to play you some of Jada's song, a little snippet of it, okay? So let's enjoy listening and watching at the same time.
You've got that magic that makes our love true. Your touch is like static, it lights me through and through. Caught my eye the other day, trace your lips as I sway on by. You can't bear to look away, it's tragic, they'll say. You want me at first sight.
Just beautiful, right? The song and my buttercream frosting. I'm just going to use 1 more ounce of the milk, so this will be a total of 7 ounces of the milk, all right? And now we're going to frost the cake. me, when you have like a chocolate cake like this and the frosting is white, the sky's the limit as to what you can do to decorate to make it all pretty. So there's no excuse for you not to make something nice for your Valentine, okay? If you're a girl, you can do this. If you're a guy, you can do this. If you're a kid, you can do this. Just get help with the oven, because I don't want you to get burned if you're a kid, all right? So do this for your Valentine. Don't do box cakes. I mean, there is a time that we're going to make stuff with box cakes, but for right now, for Valentine's Day, especially if you're broke, this is a cheap cake. It's less than 10 bucks to do, and you can do something nice for your honey, okay? I want to thank you guys so much for watching the show, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, and of course, for commenting. Until I see you guys again, take care. Hey guys, if you like what you see here, you may like my vlog channel. Head on over to youtube.com/DabsBearTalk to get caught up on what's going on behind the scenes of the cooking channel, what's coming up next, and what's going on in my daily life.